All right, guys, it's time. It's time for your Monday Fanatics weekly auction number 194 breakdown. And as you can see from the thumbnail, we are seeing signs of intelligent life week after week after week. We keep seeing one all-time record after another. It doesn't matter who it is. It doesn't matter what era it is. It can be ultra-modern Kabooms. It could be 90s. It could be Jordan. It could be Kobe. It could be freaking Gary Payton. It doesn't matter. We're seeing every single card break all-time records. The mania is in. Today, you're going to see some signs of intelligent life where people are starting to exercise a little caution. You're going to see some cards take a step back, even Michael Jordan cards, even some Kobe Bryant cards. That being said, you're also going to see some illogical, insane, out of this world prices paid for certain cards that makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. Almost difficult to believe that anybody would pull the trigger at these prices on these particular cards. It's going to be an interesting video. We're going to see some serious volatility because once you get to what I got to believe is somewhere near the top of a, dare I say, bubble. Let's just call it a bull market. Let's be nice and polite and friendly. As you get towards the top of a bull market, you're going to see certain cards have to start the trend of coming back to earth, right? Some cards are going to come down. Some cards are going to continue to go up, depending on how recently they sold. Some crazy stuff in today's auction. Tons of Curry, tons of Kobe, tons of Jordan, tons of Kabooms. A lot of stuff for you guys to comment about and let me know your thoughts in the comments. Enjoy this Fanatics weekly auction number 194 breakdown. I hope it gets your week off to a great start. And don't forget, tomorrow night, another Fanatics video. It's the Michael Jordan record collection where we'll look at the affordable Michael Jordan cards under $2,000 that set all-time records. And you'll have to wait and see. Are we seeing some of those low-end Michael Jordan cards? Are they still rising or are they coming back to the pack? You'll have to wait until tomorrow night to see that. But if you haven't yet, hit the bell icon so you get notifications of that video and every other one of the 7, 8, 9 videos that are coming out this week. Thank you guys for watching. If you've got a bunch of unwanted inventory that you've been sitting on for days, weeks, months, years, ship it to Fanatics Marketplace and let them do all the work. Just make sure when you ship it, you use the promotional code CAJUN, all capital letters, C-A-J-U-N. All right, guys, we're down here at the bottom. And remember, we're looking at Fanatics. And when you're looking at Fanatics, if you're considering buying on Fanatics, I have an affiliate link. If you use my affiliate, Cajun affiliate link, you will support the channel. It doesn't cost you any money. It's a great way for me to beg you guys to help me pay for this new website and this new newsletter and this new full-time Cajun Cardboard brand manager I hired, who is a damn genius. It's going to be incredible what's happening with the Cajun Cardboard brand. You can support it in two ways. Through Fanatics, you can use the affiliate link. It's in the YouTube description to this video. Just go save it in your favorites in your web browser and you're good to go when you bid through that link. The other way is really, it's even simpler. Use the promo code CAJUN, all capital letters, C-A-J-U-N, when you sell your sports cards on Fanatics, and maybe you'll break all-time records and ring this damn cowbell like I did last night with 29 Michael Jordan cards selling last night. More to come on that later. Let's get cranking. We're on screen share now. Bottom right, we've got a one of a few of these. These are 2000 Ultimate Collection Kobe signatures. This is an on-card autograph. It's serial number to 200, PSA 9. It does $8,400. And then right off the bat, you know we've got to look this up. I find it to be one of Michael Jordan's ugliest cards in existence, along with the number 240 gold signatures parallel that you'll see on the hierarchy. This is a hierarchy card as well. It's a tough card. It's a really tough card to find in a PSA 10. We'll look more at it in a second. It's the 1996 Molten Metal PSA 10. It sold last night for $8,700. By the way, we're going to look up about 20 cards, so buckle up. It's going to be a long one. I'm going to go a little bit quicker. I know that's crazy. I'm going to go a little bit quicker than I normally go. This card notwithstanding. Here you go. It's $8,700. The card sold for $10,800 in May. It sold for $8,988 in March. So we're already seeing a little bit of a pullback on this one here. If we sort by date, you can see this is a card that has run up. Let's just go back to about a year ago. $6,300, $6,300, $89.88. Big sale in March. Way up to $10,800. here we are coming back down about 20% to 8,700 last night. So first sign of intelligent life, even on a Pop 29 Michael Jordan card that's only been graded 475 and has an 11% gem rate. Cards coming back to earth a little bit. Decade of Excellence variation. PSA 10 does 8,700. That's a pretty high price for that card. I haven't looked, but I'm going to assume that's an all-time record. 8,700 for that Pop 13. Credentials, BGS 7.5. Jordan does 8,700. And then an incredible Kobe Bryant rookie card. 8,700 for this one. 46 bids. Guys, it's a BGS 9.5 Pop 11. It is a 10 for the autograph. It's a mixed gem with a 10 for centering and 9 for corners. But what a cool image of Kobe in his Lower Merion jersey right here from high school. It is not NBA licensed, and that's the thing with Press Pass and Scoreboard and Collector's Edge and all the other Kobe Bryant rookie cards out there. There's a ton of them and a ton of different variations. They're very unique, and there's a lot of them that are actually autographed, and this is one of those. This is the silver parallel. It does $8,700 last night. Good sale right there. Let's see. I looked that up. There you go. It is not the all-time record. Not only is it not the all-time record, again, this is a great reminder to Kobe collectors out there, and I'm starting to dig a little bit more into Kobe cards, just researching them, not buying them. This card did the second most that it has ever done in history. There's been 8 sales. This is the second highest ever, but it's still just shy, just a little bit more than half of the price that was paid back in 2021 when it sold for $16,200. Kobe Bryant stained glass from 2012 Panini Innovation does $8,700 in a PSA 9. What about a Jason Kidd PMG red? We've seen PMGs all over the place, guys. We saw Shaq the other day do a wild number. We see, even these all-time greats, the Gary Paytons, and stay tuned, we got a Gary Payton coming up, but we'll see the Jason Kidds, the Gary Paytons, the Nashes, the Olajuwons, the Robinsons, the Barkleys, the Drexlers, the Pippins. There's so many great players in 1997 Metal Universe, which is going to include the PMG Red parallel set. This is a PSA 5 Jason Kidd, which is about on the number as far as average grade. I think 5.6 is probably the average PSA grade for a Metal Universe PMG. If you've got a 7, it's pretty exceptional. If you've got an 8, that's wild, right? It's very rare. 8,700 for this kid last night. Is it good or bad, Cajun? Just spit it out, man. Well, it's down here. If we sort it by price, this is about half. We just saw the Kobe Bryant card do about half of what it did in 2021. This Jason Kidd PSA 5 did about half of what a PSA 5 did in 2022. So not a huge result right there, about what's expected. It seemed a little bit light in the loafers to me. Kobe Bryant Big Men on Court 97 PSA 10. This is that lenticular surface, the 97 Big Men on Court. Probably not as popular as the other year Big Men on Court, the die cut, the vibrant, the 80s kind of vibe Big Men on Court. But this is the 97. It's still a great card. 9,300 for this Kobe. That's a PSA 10. There's your Kobe over the last 2 years. And let me just do it again. I do it every time I show you a Kobe card. Everybody's urinating all over their seat. Oh my God, Kobe cards. Oh my God, oh my God. Not to sound like Kevin Hart, but it's up 240%. That's great news if you're a Kobe collector. But just remember, back in 2021, somebody is into this card for $15,000, and now we're at about 65% of that. So, again, that is a good sign, but let's not get back to this insane nonsense right here. Let's not let the next one sell for $17,000 or something chaotic and stupid like that. Let's keep it in perspective of where this belongs amongst Kobe Bryant's great cards. And again, I'm not pooping on anybody's cards, right? I think very highly of this particular card, this particular insert from this particular set, because, I featured it in the Michael Jordan hierarchy, and it's well featured and often discussed, and it is not a high print run card. Really tough pack odds. How about this? In 28 years, 200 of these damn things have been graded. Only 90 by PSA, but they actually grade okay, 31%. But how about that? There's your chart. This won't be the last Kobe chart where it's a big smiley face, right? There's one side of the smile. It comes down. There's the other side of the smile. We'll call it the smiley face graph, and we'll keep checking to see if other Kobes are doing that. Hardwood honors.
I'm super excited to announce that the Cajun Cardboard brand has added another affiliate partner. It's BCW Supplies. You can find them at bcwsupplies.com for all of your card collecting, protecting, and display needs. Penny sleeves, top loaders, boxes, anything you need. There's page after page of supplies at BCW. Just make sure at checkout you use the promo code CAJUN, C-A-J-U-N, to get 10% off of your order.
Hardwood honors, really rare Jordan PSA 10 here, pop 13. When you get a hierarchy card that looks like a refractor and it's Michael Jordan, and by the way, are you kidding, with 23 bids, the card does $9,300 last night. Sorry, that was a screw up by me. Sorry, that's a failure. Here we go, back to it. This Hardwood Honors Arena Stars looks just like it, but Hardwood Honors often has surface issues. 9,300 for that Jordan right there. Here we go. Guess what that is? Guess what that is? That's an all-time record. Michael Jordan, pop 13, Hardwood Honors, sold twice. Is this right? Oh my gosh, this is why they pay me the big bucks. This one sold this morning for $6,800, it looks like, and then sold last night for $9,300. So that's interesting / suspicious. Did somebody just get overzealous and get into a bidding war on Fanatics Weekly? Did this happen last night and then somebody was like, what the hell? There's one on eBay that's $6,800. I don't know what happened last night. You guys can do the research. Here's the deal. I wouldn't be paying $9,300 if I found a copy. That's just my 2 cents. Michael Jordan last 11, 9.5, does $9,600. But this is the one I like to talk about. I have often said, and I don't own this card, I've never owned a contemporary collection card of anybody, let alone a LeBron James rookie. I always thought these were elegant, simple, and really, really present well. This is the 2003 Topps Contemporary Collection. I think there's a red and I think there's a gold parallel. Somebody jump in here and tell me if there's more than that. The gold is obviously a humongous card. 43 bids on this card. Shout out to the great Jack Sikma who wore jersey number 43. $9,600 for a BGS 10 pop 3. This is too low of a price for LeBron James. Again, I have no dog in this hunt. I have no reason to hype LeBron James. I'm not pumping and dumping. I'm not doing any of that. I'm just saying this seems low for a pop 3. If you're a grade snob, be a grade snob. $9,600 does not seem like a lot of money, and I guess it's just because it's not Topps Chrome, it's not Topps Finest, it's not Topps Flagship. I really don't know, but I think Contemporary Collection looks better than maybe all of the above. I'll be quite honest with you. This is a pop 3, BGS 10. Where does it fit in the world of Contemporary Collection BGS 10s? Well, it is the all-time record. It still seems low to me. I'm just being honest with you guys. This card once sold in 2022 for $62.66. It's up 50% since then. How many LeBron James cards are up 50% since 2022? Not many. Well, you're looking at one right there. Why? It's a pop 3. That's why. Fleer Team Leader PSA 10, Signs of Intelligent Life. You may have heard me mention this. Check it out. Great card. Early year insert. Michael Jordan PSA 10, low pop. Impossible gem percentage, 4.7%. There's only 47 10s. Look at the chart. Over the last 2 years, is it up double? Yeah, it's up double, but guess what? Look at the last 4 sales. We've got 4 consecutive, or it looks like 3 maybe consecutive, downward sales. Over the last 6 months, the card sold 7 times. Guess what? Even in South Louisiana, that's more than once a month. What happens when a card comes to market more than once a month and all of these high prices flush out excess supply? This is what happens. The price starts to come back, and this is why I'm cautioning people. As these prices continue to run, as they continue to go crazy, it's going to flush out supply. When supply goes up and demand remains stagnant and or drops, you will see a correction of prices. I don't care about crypto. I don't care about George Soros. I don't care about whoever the hell else and whatever macroeconomical crap you want to talk about in the divergent middle class of America. It's literally simpler than that when it comes to sports cards. Call me an idiot. I don't care. That's fine. Maybe I'm a caveman. But when there's more available, the prices go down unless something drastic changes with demand. Now, if you think demand is going to double over the next 6 months, well, I can't argue with that. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But this card is actually down 3% over the last 6 months, and you can see the sales of 12-2, 12,
12.05, 9.9, and then all the way down to 9.6. So it's, again, it's not cratering, but at least we're seeing some simple economical supply and demand effects happening here, rather than running this thing up into a big smiley face or an FU graph, right? Duncan Go Nuts, the gold parallel PSA 9 does 9,600. A 98 Topps Chrome refractor, that was a joke, yes, calm down. 98 Topps Chrome refractor, Vince Carter, old ass label here. I think this label was put on here during 1998, it looks like. PSA 10 does 9,600. We're always going to look up Vince Chrome refractor rookies. Why? There's only 38 of them. Guess what? Logic is setting in, signs of intelligent life. It's come back down a little bit. This is a card. By the way, when's the last time Vince Carter played basketball? It's been a minute, right? Card went from 6,000 in June up to 12,600. That doesn't make sense. That's not a good purchase right there. It's not a good purchase. I probably said it when I saw it, and now here it is coming back down to 9,600. So we're coming back to reality on the Vince Carter Chrome, even a beautiful 38 pop card like that. Bibby Superfractor 1 of 1 does 9,600. How about Kobe Thrill Seekers, right? What do you like more, Thrill Seekers, the big men on court? Both great Kobe cards, probably around the same, I would say, for lack of a better word, on a hierarchy. I think the Thrill Seekers with that scope pattern in the background, and maybe the big men on court with a lenticular would be somewhere in the same neighborhood at least. Let me know which one you like the most. This is a great image. I'll be honest with you. Kobe is one of those guys, man. You put him on whatever card you want. Only 18 bids. That kind of shocks me. Shout out to Dave Cowens and the great Phil Jackson, who both wore jersey number 18 during their playing years. This card right here really does just pop. If it wasn't for those hideous-ass Adidas Kobe shoes. Anyway, $9,900 for that Kobe Thrill Seekers. I've got it pulled up. It is a pop 22. Is this going to be a smiley face graph, or is this going to buck the trend? What do you guys think? Drum roll, please. Pop 22. It's over the last 2 years. It's almost doubled all time. It is a big spike. It is a big peak. This is way above 2021, so it begs the question, why? Why this one? Excuse me, I'm burping up energy drink. Why this one? Why is this one doing something that the big men on court isn't doing? And let's just go back and compare the graphs. There you go. This Kobe Bryant card right there, 29 sales. Where's that big men on court? It's somewhere in here. There it is right there, 31 sales. Like I said, it's almost the exact same card, right? It's the same kind of deal, but look at that. And I guess the reason is it's just one lunatic in 2021 ran it up to 15, because if you threw this dot out, this chart would look a lot like this chart that we just looked at, right? They'd look about the same. Oh, well, interesting. Somebody in 2021 screwed up our charts. Michael Jordan High Risers hierarchy card here. Again, a card that you can really appreciate when you hold it in the hand. It's got a hollow foil surface, which is similar to a refractor, but not quite. Pretty cool. Another one of Jordan's famous cards with that Chicago skyline in the background. Obviously, it's running second fiddle to the championship PMG. I think most would agree. 96 High Risers PSA 10 does $9,900. There it is. Pop 13. Yikes. Shout out to Wilt. There is your chart right there. And guess what? That's an all-time chart. That is a big sale. It is a huge sale. This one had a correction here back in March and then has run like crazy since then. Over the last 2 years, it's only up 32%. I like that kind of growth, right? But look at this. 2, 3, 4 consecutive upward sales for a Pop 13 High Risers card. Again, not a rare card. Look how many times it's been graded, 689. But PSA 10 makes it rare. Okay, moving along, we've got a Shaq Credentials now from 2006, serial number to only 20. PSA 9 for that Heat Shaq does 10,200. A gold Tatum does 10,200. And then I love this card. I've talked about this card before. This is the Kobe Bryant. I love that it's got the red foil serial numbering down here, just 2 away from jersey number. So close. Number 6 out of 100. This is the Hoops Pure Players Insert Parallel, right? Because there's a Pure Players, there's Pure Players Insert, and then there's a Pure Players serial number to 100 Parallel Insert. That's what you're looking at here. It's a Pop 8, 41 bids. Shout out to Dirk. That card is a $10,500 card. Seems low, to be honest with you. It is the highest price paid since 2022, but not quite back to 2022 prices when the card sold for $11,700. If we sort it by date, this card sold this year for $4,000. So let's do some quick Cajun math. The last 2 sales are both within a year of this sale, and if you add them up, it's less than the card sold for last night. That worries me. This card was just purchased for 2.5 times the last comp. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. We've seen this card before. Great image of a Kobe on a Kaboom. There's not many, but this is a really cool image. It almost looks like a real human, not a cartoon. 2018 Kaboom PSA 9 does 10.5. Steph Curry, 2009 Absolute. Tools of the Trade Materials Prime, serial number to 5. That is a lot of stuff. I don't know if I've ever seen this much shit on a label. Jeez, man, they got a whole paragraph in there. Shakespeare wrote this. 53 bids on this card, so you know people wanted it, even though it's a sticker auto, and even though the auto goes off the sticker, I don't know. It's still a big card, because why? Well, it's Steph Curry, serial number 5, and it is a Gem Mint copy. It does 10,800. Gary Payton, PMG Red, does $11,100. I do have that pulled up as well, and guess what? Here it is right here. This is not the all-time high. The all-time high was a PSA 7. It's the highest sale ever for a PSA 6, so let's ring that bell. But 2 PSA 7s have sold in the last year for more than this, 13.2 and 16.8. PSA 6, like I said, is going to be about your average grade. There you go, 7 out of the 15. What did I say? 6.5, 3 7s. That's your superlative copies right there. There is an 8 lingering out there somewhere that would do 20,000 plus. That, at least that's my guess, right? Kobe Bryant star date. And again, people think the 86 Fleer told the story. Maybe the Luka Doncic Silver Prism, or maybe the Zion Williamson Silver Prism told the story of the 2021 bubble. I don't think anything tells the story of market manipulation more than the card you're looking at on your screen right now. Now, number one, let's be very clear. This is an absolutely badass Kobe Bryant rookie insert. It is the 1996 Skybox EX2000 Star Date 2000 PSA 10 with an NBA gold sticker. Every single thing I just said about this card is flat out freaking awesome. It's a great image of the card, again, except for the ugly Adidas. 11,700 last night. I want to tell you a story about the year 2021, and there's one easy way to show you the story. Here's a card that's up 120%. Is it an all-time high? Well, you tell me. It sold for 11,700. So close. Unfortunately, the card sold for $39,000 back in 2021, which is more than $11,000. So this is a big smiley face. It's almost like a smirk than a smiley face. Got a long way to go to complete the smile. Let's just put it that way, right? LeBron James Kaboom BGS 9.5 from 2019 Crown Royale. Don't have that one pulled up because it sells all the time. There's just so many of those out there. Another Ultimate Collection Kobe. This one, however, is a silver number to 75. PSA 10 does 12.6. We've got 2 Jordan Star cards that do 13.2 and 13.8 respectively. Love these Court King 5x7s. Those things are huge, guys. I don't know if you've ever seen one of those in person, TWSS, but they are gigantic. It's a big card, to say the least. 2009 Topps Chrome, just a regular old base Topps Chrome, but the base that year was a serial number 999, and it's PSA 9, so 9s are wild. 13,800 for that babyface Steph. How about a dual, a flawless Amen and Osar? Now look, 2 bananas in the tail. Is it banana in the tailpipes, or is it bananas in the tailpipe? Or could they both be plural? Could it be bananas in the tailpipes? I think it's bananas in the tailpipes. Both of them on the same card with laundry tags. I must admit, this is pretty damn cool. There's not been a pair of brothers. I guess the Lopez brothers, Gasol, the Lopez are twins. These guys are twins, okay? So I don't want to compare Mark and Pau Gasol. Obviously, those guys are better than these two are ever going to be. There's no question about that. And you can fight me if you want, but that's ridiculous. Borderline Hall of Famers. I don't suspect these guys are going to be Hall of Famers. So Gasol, Mark, and Powell obviously are going to trump. But as far as twins go, I'm trying to think of a better set of twins. I mean, Robin Lopez had a kind of an underwhelming NBA career. Brooke Lopez, probably a better NBA player than either of these guys are going to be, although both of them show tremendous promise. I will say that. Serial number to 5, Amen and Asar, the twin laundry tag card, does 13.8. And then this is a card I got to talk about. I'll be honest with you. I think this card's going to age really well. 43 bids sort of backs me up on that. This is a highly sought after card. It's serial numbered to only 50. It's a platinum medallion, and it's got Kobe and Shaq. It could just be called a Kobe O'Neal card or a Shaquille Bryant card, because it features both of them when they actually got along for a brief moment in history. This BGS 9.5 Min Gem does 14,000 $400. And I do have this bad boy pulled up. There it is right there. That card just sold for the highest price ever paid for a BGS 9.5. In fact, it's the highest price ever paid for the card, period. $14,400. So again, some Kobe cards are spiking and they are at the all-time highs. Some Kobe cards are doing a smiley face. Some Kobe cards are trying to complete a smiley face. There's just a lot of volatility in the Kobe Bryant market. My condolences to you guys trying to figure out what to buy and what to pay for it right now. I mean, the good news is in the long run, 10 years from now, I think you're going to be all right on everything. But like, man, it is really tough to figure out the Kobe market. And just in this video, we've seen 5-6 cards that are doing completely divergent, pricing type trends. 97 Champ PMG Marbury PSA 8 does 14.4. We got a Kobe patch auto from Exquisite 2006. It does 15. Here we go again. Horizontal. We're gonna look it up just because this is, again, it hasn't clicked. People are not looking at the demand side. I mean, they're not looking at the supply side of things. They're only looking at demand. And I don't understand why people are chasing a wave. I don't understand why sheep are chasing these prices up like this. If you don't think these Kabooms are going to come back, you're welcome to put in the comments that you don't think the prices on these Kabooms are going to come back. Just be polite as you can be, but I am telling you, it is going to be an absolute bloodbath disaster at some point. There's just too many of them. There's too many years worth, and there's too many printed in the years. That's not the case for all Kabooms, but watch what I'm about to show you. Not only are they printing more Kabooms, but they put 2 different versions of Kabooms in 2024 Revolution. And we'll look at it in a second with the Currys. There's horizontal and there's vertical. So there's two Curry Kabooms. I guess there's 2 LeBron Kabooms. I haven't looked, but there's a vertical and a horizontal, and they're printing more of them. Check this out. Pop 13, that's great. You can say, hey, that's a really low pop. It is right now, but how many of these things were printed? How many of them still haven't been graded? 15,000 is what this LeBron Kaboom sold for last night. Again, just a reminder, a BGS 10 rookie contemporary collection sold for about 66% of this price. That doesn't make sense to me. I am sorry. It just does not make sense to me. So this is not a disparagement of LeBron. It's certainly not a disparagement of LeBron and his cards or his card prices. 15,000 is down about 5,000, believe it or not, from the last sale, which was September 18th. Again, let's look at how many. There's been 52 graded, 43 by PSA already, and 33% of those grade gems. So I would just be super careful, word of caution. Caitlin Clark does 16.2. Michael Jordan linchpins, minimum gem, does $16,200. I do have that pulled up right there. Again, coming back, another Michael Jordan card, another big hierarchy Michael Jordan card in gem condition with a low pop is coming back. Kabooms are not, it doesn't look like, although that LeBron did come back $5,000. That's 25% approximately. But this linchpins has come back. And so the all-time record of 19,800, this one comes back to 16.2. It is a min gem, so keep that in mind when you're comparing BGS 9.5s. But what about a 96 NBA Stars, Topps NBA Stars, finest atomic refractored? Wild 5-figure pack odds on this bad boy, featured in the Cajun Cardboard Michael Jordan hierarchy. What is the Cajun Cardboard Michael Jordan hierarchy? Go buy a poster. Go watch the video playlist on this channel. Go buy a poster. It's all the details on how you can purchase a Michael Jordan hierarchy poster are in the YouTube description to this video and every video that I do. It's really simple. You send the money, I ship the poster, and then you can show off and impress all the women in your life. 16,800 for this card number 124 atomic. I do have it somewhere. There it is right there. This card does 16.8. That is the all-time highest price ever paid. Yes, 4 years ago to the day, this card sold in 2021 for 16.5, which at that time was a preposterous and crazy jump from the prior sale. How many of these are there? They've been graded 107 times. Who knows how many of those are resubs and cracks and crosses and all that crap. 15 PSA 10s in the world. 16,800 is the new number. Big sale right there for that atomic refractor. LaMelo Gold Vinyl does $16,800. I think the next card that I look up is going to be this Kobe Bryant More Good Stuff right here. It's a 99 Skybox Premium. More Good Stuff sounds, I don't know, that's just a weird name for a card. I've never heard of it. But it's serial numbered to 99, and it's a PSA 9, and it's a Pop 3 with only one PSA 10 out there. It does $19,200. Did I mention that the Kobe Bryant market was volatile? What has this card done historically? Well, it's sold for $8,000 in 2022, and now it has sold for double. Somebody figure this out. Somebody figure out the Kobe Bryant market. Are the cards going up? Are they going down? Are they higher than 2021? Are they half? Are they a fourth? What is going on? Each card is different. Each card's telling a different story, and there's lots of reasons for that. You really, really need to do your research if you're buying Kobe Bryant cards. Even you guys that have done Kobe Bryant forever, man, don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe. There's some really interesting stuff going on right now in Kobe. That's 2.5x the all-time high, or a little over 2 times the all-time high, which was way back when. And again, this is a low pop card, so this is a big card, right? Keep going. Michael Jordan Legacy Collection, Tier 1, guys. First Tier 1 Michael Jordan card we've seen in this Fanatics weekly auction, number 194. And it's on the lower end of the Tier 1, right? It's like Tier 1.9, but it's the 96. So first year Flair Showcase Legacy Collection Row 0. A lot of people really think highly of this card. It's a BGS 8, serial number to 150. It does $21,000. I do have it pulled up right there. And guys, that is an all-time record. You're looking at the highest price ever paid for a BGS 8 Legacy Collection 1996 Row 0. The old all-time record was a little under a year ago when it sold for $20,000. So this is the second time it's gone over the $20,000 mark. Speaking of legacy collections, this is not one. This is not one. But Cajun, it's serial numbered. Yes, but most of you know, if you pay attention to the hierarchy, did I mention the posters are available? Then you know that the only serial numbered 97 Legacy Collection base card is the Row 0. So 97 Row 0 base is serial number to 250. Legacy Collection serial number to only 100. But this is the base Row 0. Second year Kobe, Pop 12, $22,800. Wow, grade is big on that card. There is the card. Oh my gosh, it definitely clicks. We didn't even get to see his ugly Adidas shoes, so it makes the card even better. But what a card. You can even see this image of Kobe taking a picturesque jumper over here in the background. Flair Showcase just did it right. And here you go. This card sold 60 days ago for $9,400. The card just sold for $22,000. Have I mentioned that the Kobe Bryant market is volatile? No one knows what to do. 1985, this is crazy. Stay with me on this. Okay, 1985 star number 117, right? So this is second year Jordan base card, right? 84 star, he's got 3 cards. This is second year Jordan, but this is the base card. This is not the Jordan subset. This is the base card, 117. BGS 95 Gem Mint Plus does $23,400. I would have thought this would be a low pop card. Guys, there's 214 BGS 95s. I had no idea this card graded at this high a percentage. And again, I don't put a ton of research in, but this is a graph that should scare the living shit out of you. Yes, and I want to emphasize living shit. This should scare a person to death. That is not okay. I'm sorry. I get it. I know it's Gem Plus. I know you want to have the best of the 214, but damn it, 214 is a lot. This card had been running like crazy when it sold for $8,500. Last night it sells for $23,400. I'm just not with it. I'm just not with this movement here from $75,000 or $8,000 to $23,000. Let me know in the comments. Maybe I'm the crazy one. This is a card. What is it up over the last year? Oh, it's up 225%. I don't know, man. I don't know why that one would be up 225% if not for some manipulation. I know it's a Gem Plus. I know it. I get it. I understand you're trying to distinguish. But 214 is a huge pop. We just saw the Jordan linchpins take a step back. We saw another Jordan hierarchy take a step back. You know, the Legacy Collection is a much, much more important card than this card. It's not even in the same world to compare the Legacy Collection on the same row as this star card, Pop 214 versus Pop whatever, 8, 10, 12. It would really worry me. I think that's a lot of credit given to 1/2 grade on a card. Kabooms, Steph Curry. Did I mention that there's a Revolution vertical and a Revolution horizontal? We saw the LeBron card come back $5,000, but still sell for $15,000. How about Curry just selling for $24,000? Just $24,000 for a 1-year-old Kaboom card. I've got it somewhere up here. Let's look at it together and laugh. Here it is right here. There it is. Curry sideways. Last sale was 2 weeks ago for $11,000. Why don't we go ahead and pay $250,000 for this card? Let's go buy this card for more than a brand new Kia Optima. $24,000 is what somebody paid last night. Of course, it's the all-time record. That's more than the last 2 sales, and it's not like these were from years ago. It's a brand new card. The card just sold for 10 twice. You could buy both of the last 2 sales for the price that this one sold for last night. I'm just not okay with it. But again, I don't make the rules. I don't hate the player, hate the game. 44 PSA have been graded. 58 have already been graded. Not rare. Even in PSA 10. I mean, I guess that's considered rare today. I don't know. And then we've only got 2 cards left, guys. That Steph Curry 1-year-old Kaboom card just made it on the top row of a Fanatics weekly auction. I just let that sink in. First of all, just let it sink in. It sold for $9,000 more than LeBron. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand it. A BGS 10 black label, LeBron James, Bowman Chrome. This is the base card. $30,000 last night. I do have it pulled up. There it is right there. This is the highest price ever paid for any LeBron James Bowman Chrome base rookie card, right? Throw out the X-Fractors, throw out the refractors, throw out the golds. The highest price ever paid for a LeBron James base. The highest price before this was way back in, guess when, 2021. A regular BGS 10 sold for $25,900. We thought that was crazy. The black label last night sold for $30,000. You talk about grade scarcity, grade chasing. This is something big. This is a pop 3 for a card that's been graded. Are you sitting down for this? 7,100 times. 7,000 times it's been graded. 3 black labels. It's been graded by BGS 3,200 times, so to be fair. But the card actually grades really well. 36% gem rate with Beckett. Half that for PSA, but 3 black labels. $30,000 all-time record last night for that card. And then the card number 1, Flagship City, right? This is the Steph Curry refractor rookie, serial number to 500, BGS 95, quad gem, babyface Steph. This checks every box, right? If you're getting into Steph, I'm not sure now is a great time to buy into this insane peak, but let's just check in on the card and see what's up. There it is right there. It's a pop 101, so about 1/5 of the cards grade BGS 9.5. The card has come back, so a little bit of logic, signs of intelligent life, as I keep saying. That's going to be the theme of this video. Not all, right, because the Kaboom people have not shown any signs of intelligent life, but again, I'm not going to call them out because I got lots of friends that love Kabooms. I like talking about Kabooms. I like looking at them. It doesn't make any sense, but whatever. But we're talking about this Steph Curry, and this card does deserve some attention. It's up 224% over the last 2 years. Look at this Steph Curry chart. 20,000. I mean, this card was between what? I don't know, 16,000 and 21,000, 22,000. So between 16 and 22,000 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 sales over about a year and a half. And then all hell broke loose. And again, this is where, I mean, we've seen charts that don't have these last 2 data points. And this is why I'm urging caution, because cards of players like Steph Curry, who is an all-time great. He's probably in your top 10. He's in most young people's top 10 for sure. He's in everybody's top 15. He's still got, meat left on the bone. Unfortunately, he's playing with Draymond and, freaking Al Horford. By the way, I just posted on Instagram, did you know the starting 5 for the Warriors this year is a combined 179 years old? Yes, that's right. The average starter for the Warriors is 36 years old. They have no chance. They will not make it through an 82-game season and make it all the way through the playoffs without an injury. If Steph gets hurt, they're one of the 5 worst teams in the NBA. There, I said it. That's my opinion. Anyway, getting back to the card, Steph is at 23,000, and then the card, let's see, when was this? This was in March. So in about 6 months, the card went from 23,000 to 78,000. Man. I just absolutely not. And so it's come back and it's come down 2 consecutive times, 66.7 down to 66. Again, if you gave me $66,000 and made me go buy a Steph Curry card, I'm going to go look for a Steph Curry card whose chart does not look like this. I'm going to go look for a different Steph Curry card. A $25,000 PSA 9 is up 56% over the last 2 years. Again, I might just buy a completely different Steph Curry card. I don't even know what I would do. But my brain is spinning. Let me know what you think. Guys, going back to our list, let's recount our top 10. Steph, LeBron, Steph. Jordan, Kobe, Jordan. Kobe, Jordan, Kobe. And Oh my God, LaMelo Ball, gold vinyl sneaks in there. So interesting stuff, interesting results, volatile market. Whenever you get at or near the peak of a bull market, for lack of a better term, you're going to see some really wild stuff. You'll see some cards start to pull back, depending on how many times they've come to market. You'll see some cards continue to run right through what we thought should have been a peak. Cards that you would expect to come back to the table, like the team leader will, the linchpins 9-5 will. And again, these are cards I love. These are cards that I'm selling. And then you can see cards like the finest atomic refractor, Jordan, right next to it. That card is never coming to market. There are just not enough of them around, and you never see it. And that card just broke an all-time record. So a lot of cool stuff happening in the card market. All sorts of room for arbitrage for all you investor types. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and that's it, man. I hope you have a great week in and out of the hobby. Do me a favor, make sure you check in tomorrow night, the Jordan record collection video. I haven't recorded, I haven't looked at any of this stuff, but you're going to see probably 8 to 10 Michael Jordan cards that continue to break all-time records that are in the affordable range, right? So we're not going to be looking at Porsches and Lamborghinis and Bugattis. We're going to be looking at, you know, a little bit more affordable blue-collar Michael Jordan cards that sold for under $2,000 but broke all-time records. Really important to kind of keep your finger on the pulse of the market, and hopefully those Tuesday Michael Jordan record collection videos, if you collect Michael Jordan, do that for you. A lot of great things in the works, guys. I just recorded a video, State of the Cajun Cardboard brand, where I'm updating you on everything that is going on with the Cajun Cardboard channel, a new website, a new newsletter, a Kobe project is in the works, another Michael Jordan project is in the works, a hierarchy supplement is in the works. Unfortunately, I've got to hit record 7 times a week. I got a lot of stuff going on, but I think you guys are going to be really, really impressed with what I'm doing. I'm pouring money back into this channel. So I would ask you, if there's any way you could find it in your heart to support the channel, do me a favor. All of my dollars are going, most of the dollars from the Jordan cards that I'm selling and the moves that I'm making in the hobby are going right back into the hobby. I'm just buying it. I'm moving money from segment A to segment B. And in some cases in Jordan, I'm moving it from Jordan segment A to Jordan segment B, and buying right back into certain Jordans. And so as you guys have seen on videos before, I think a lot of people are making a lot of moves. There's a lot of transactions happening right now in the card hobby, and it's very exciting to watch. I am doing a lot of the same, and I'm putting that money right back into the quality audio visual. You might have noticed I've jumped this thing up to not quite 4K resolution, but you should notice an improvement in the resolution. Maybe not the audio yet. We're working on that when I get a studio one day, but the video resolution, you should have noticed just by a simple click. My brand manager said, hey, why aren't you, producing these videos in a little bit higher quality? And I'm like, because I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't speak English. I'm 51 years old and I'm too dumb to understand. So you just tell me what to do and I'll go do it, right? He's the general. I'm the soldier. You tell me all the tech stuff to do. I want to make sure you guys, the Cajun Collective, the folks that watch these videos, not just the Fanatics recasts, but all of the videos, get the best of what I can give to you. And so I'm always trying to do my best. If you got any constructive comments on how to make these videos better, maybe it's talk less, maybe it's talk more, maybe it's show more cards, maybe it's show less cards, maybe it's don't be so mean to people who buy Kaboom cards. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's do a full-length feature on the Amen Thompson, the Thompson brothers, sorry, the Thompson twins, not the real Thompson twins, but the NBA Thompson twins, the original Thompson twins. That would be a good video too, but I would have to do a lot of research. ChatGPT could help me. Thank you guys for watching. Enjoy the video. I've started to ramble. Keep collecting. Stay positive in the hobby. Appreciate all the support. Appreciate all the subscribers. If you watch these videos every Monday and you haven't subscribed, go do it, please. It's free. It takes 2 seconds. Click the pause button. Go do it right now. And peace.